very toxic, very just dark. If you like dark romance, this is for you. Like I said, oh my goodness, that's so cool, you guys. He has a dark evil sickness. That's wild. I can't believe what I just read. I don't know how Miss Emily Mcintire does it, but she be doing it. I'm just wrapped into this, like, it's just the characters. Chef kiss. Yeah, you got like Danger here. Cade is a priest, so that's pretty interesting. And you have Amaya, but then her her secret persona is Esmeralda. So that's pretty interesting. And you have this like new villain. His name is Parker. So everything is interesting, like the festival and everything is just bad. It's a bunch of corruption and power being abused around the town people. So that's pretty interesting. So I'm really liking the themes in this one, and just, yeah, the abuse of power. And then you have Cade and him not trying to give in to his temptations of him being a priest. So I'm loving that. But yeah, it's definitely already getting pretty, like, read your trigger warnings, because like I said, I'm only on page 40 and there's a lot going on as far as like traumatic childhoods with Parker, with Cade. So that's just a little FYI. You have like bullying, so it's already getting like very just dark, and that's her theme with her Never After series. So it's very interesting. I'm very intrigued to see how this is going to play out, but I'm already liking the vibes with Cade, and he's pretty much telling people like, I don't bow down to no one except God. So I'm like really enjoying that piece, because Parker feels like he's gonna run the town, and we just have to like figure that out. So if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm loving this. Already getting a little spicy, and the tension between Cade and Esmeralda is wild so far. I'm like, dang, already just starting off strong. So yeah, but it's like I said, y'all stuff like those dark elements, which is what she does really well. She has like really traumatic scenes, so it's pretty crazy. It's definitely giving love at first sight, so that's pretty interesting. Like, so yeah, I love that. Like, Cade is already obsessed with Esmeralda just by meeting her once, so that's pretty wild, because she's gonna be like super captivating, which runs true to her character in like the original theme. So that's pretty cool. Vibes with this, you guys, and just like the fact that sins and temptation, and the fact that he's a priest, I'm loving it, loving every bit. Has me on my toes. I am intrigued. We get the two perspectives. We get Amaya / Esmeralda's perspective, and then we get Cade's perspective. So I love that. She does that with the other two books that I've read as well, which once again is Hooked and Twisted, and they're not connected. You can read the books in any order because they're not connected. They're just all different fables, but the dark version basically. But I'm really loving the vibes of this, guys. I already knew I was gonna love it because I really love the Hunchback of Notre Dame, and the fact that I really can't remember the story that well is making this even more entertaining, because I don't really remember the story verbatim. But I just know I love watching the movie when I was younger, and then I also have like a big Hunchback of Notre Dame book that had like images in it, and it was like from Disney. I will put in a video for you guys to see. But yes, I feel like it's so underrated. I don't really feel like people don't really talk about it as much, but I think it's actually really cool, and I really love just the vibes of like the gothic vibes of like the cathedrals and the gargoyles. I thought that was really cool, and then like the festival, it gave me like New Orleans vibes. So yes, and if you don't know, like I love like just the festival part of it. So yeah, why are my eyes red? Like I feel like they're ditzy. I don't know, but they look weird. Maybe it's I think it might be the lightning, but I just feel like it looks a little weird. I told you guys the mosquitoes were no joke, so maybe, and one of them might have bit me in the eye. I don't know. I feel like it looks weird. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh my goodness, that's so cool, you guys. I'm shooketh. I'm gonna try not to spoil in this vlog. I'm just gonna be like very vague. And you guys, I don't read synopsis. I try not to read synopsis as best as I possibly can. So that's gonna be like our new thing. I'm like hashtag no synopsis, because I feel like it's so much better when you don't know that much about the book. Like everything is gonna be a surprise to you, and that's really how I read my books. I try not to know too much about it. I don't like reading the back of books because I feel like they give away too much information that I feel like could have been a surprise. So this is the hashtag no synopsis gang. So yeah, but like everything to me is a surprise because I didn't read the synopsis of it. All I know is that it's a Hunchback of Notre Dame theme. So but yeah, his what does he call it? His sickness is very interesting, you guys. Cade's sickness, like what he has, like his main sin, and like what his main problem and issue is crazy, especially with him being a priest, with him being a father. What? Come on now, that's wild. That is wild. He has a dark, evil sickness. That's wild. I'll keep it to myself though because I'm shooked. Woo! The Lulu, just forgive me because it's literally 1 o'clock and 8 in the morning. So yeah, and then yesterday I stayed up till like 3 in the morning, so I feel like my sleep schedule is not doing so well. So I did get a lot of rest in the midday, so that's pretty cool. Other than that, I haven't been doing too well. And then I'm also trying to like catch up on my movies, so it's been a whole thing. And also I am in my 20s, by the way, so yes, I would not recommend this book to anybody that is younger than 18 because it is very graphic, very just traumatic. Like it has a lot of trigger warnings. It's not for the faint-hearted, so you cannot say I didn't warn you. Cannot say I didn't warn you. It's like that with all of the books in the Never After series. So it's very toxic, very just dark. If you like dark romance, this is for you. But like I said, be prepared. I don't read trigger warnings because I don't find the need to. I feel like once again that's spoiling it. But I'm just saying, if you know you don't want to be exposed to something, then I would check the trigger warnings. So yeah. Really liking that Cade is a priest and he has like this dark secret that's like very sinful, and I love that we're inside both of the characters' head, Cade and Esmeralda. I think that's super cool, and they just now are formally meeting each other, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, it is very triggering and very dark, so yeah. Cade definitely has his issues and that are very questionable, especially since he's a priest. So you have that aspect of it. It's like, this doesn't even make sense. But that's what's making me more intrigued, is because he's a priest and he has these dark sins and issues and just dark thinking in the first place, which is wild. Yeah, and I'm really liking that she's, I guess, Esmeralda's background, and the fact I remember from the story that she was kind of alluring, so she has like those same qualities in here, and she's also pretty much the town witch, or she kind of has like this bad omen with her, so that's pretty interesting. So he's kind of, and so Cade is trying, like, standing up for her, saying like, everybody's telling me to stay away from her, but nobody's telling me why. And yeah, so I'm really liking it so far. I'm on page 111, so I'm about 30% in, and I don't know if you guys can see the time, but it's 9 o'clock. So yeah, I'm just really cozy. Washed my hair, you guys, so that's why you kind of see it like in its shrunken state. I feel like 4C hair is magical. It has like all these tricks up its sleeves. One day it's like super big, the next day it's shrunken. But yeah, I had this really. And also, guys, let me know what you think about Cade and Esmeralda, and yeah, just tell me how you guys felt while you were reading this book. He's such a creep, and he's like just such a filthy creep that abuses his power with money, where he gains power through his money. And I just feel so bad that Esmeralda has to pay her debts to him, and he kind of has like this obsession with her. So that's really creepy. He's like the villain in this story, which is so cool. So yeah, Cade might have to end up killing Parker. We'll have to see. But yeah, I really just, Parker just makes me want to throw up every time I have to read his parts in the book. He's just such a horrible person, and it's just very disgusting. But let's carry on. Yes, I just love how Cade just exudes his power, but it's very like quiet. But when he needs to put somebody in his place, he'll put you in their place, and I feel like, I love that he says he won't bow down to anybody but God. So I really love that. But yeah, I love his power. His aura is just so like, okay. I also love this, like the little stained glass from like the church. I think that's super cool. So yeah, and our names are similar. Like, her name is Amaya and my name's Maya, so twinsies, kind of. Well, maybe sisters, not twins, but sisters. Alright guys, so now I'm on page 149, so I'm 40% done with the book. And y'all, I can't believe what I just read. Cade is absolutely insane. He is wild. His jealousy is out of this world. Yeah, and I almost died when Cade told Esmeralda, he said, call me Cade when it's just me and you. I said, ah! And then I love his nickname for her. And I just love the French. I'm dying for the French. So that's pretty cool. And then I really love how, like, with every book she really captures the characters' mannerisms. Like, I love that. So for Cade, she really captures his like looming and shadowing aura, and like how tall he is and all of this. So I really love that. And I can't believe he's a stalker. If you don't know, I love stalkers in books. And then also, like, his eyebrows will go up. That's what he did a lot in the movie as well, so that's pretty cool. And then the scarf, the purple and gray scarf, I love that. So there's just those little details that just like make me so happy that I really relate to the actual character, like the original character from the movies. So it's amazing. So yeah, y'all, let's carry on. Okay guys, so I'm 43% done and I'm on page 165. Woo! And the tension is building. Woo! Page 165. Alright guys, so now it's the next day and I'm on page 273, 71% done with the book. I don't want it to end. I feel like it's just so good and the writing is amazing. I love that I'm reading it on my Kindle because I can easily just translate the French to English. So that's really, really cool. Like when Cade says things to Amaya in French, I can translate it easily from just tapping it. So I think that's a really good plus for reading this book on Kindle specifically. And yeah, so I'm enjoying it. I love this, like the forbidden romance of it all, the dark romance. But yeah, it's very just the forbidden part and him, Cade breaking his vows for Amaya is crazy, and him wanting to protect her got me going, y'all. Got me going. So that's very exciting, especially since she feels abandoned and like her mom, she has issues with her mom, so it's pretty cool. But the fact also that I love his relationship with Amaya's younger brother. I think that's so sweet, especially since he is autistic. I think that's just so loving for him to like take the time to protect him as well, and just like build a bond with him, not only because he likes Amaya, but also because he, being a orphan, he knows how it feels not to be wanted and how to like be mistreated. So I'm loving it though. But Parker is getting in the way of their happy ending, so we're just going to see how that goes. And then the killings, it's like 3 people dead now, so they're calling it, I think it was the Green Mountain Strangler or something like that, which is crazy. So that's pretty interesting. But yeah, just how much he's willing to do to protect her, I'm living for it. So yes, you guys, yeah. And the fact that he's a stalker too, you guys know how I feel about stalkers. So yeah, so yeah, it's that part for me. And yeah, so that part is crazy. And just the window scene, you know. But yeah, so we'll have to see. But yeah, those are the parts that I like so far. And yeah, I just really hate Parker and Florence. I don't like Florence either. I feel like she's just so annoying and irky. She gets under my skin, so I don't like her. Or Parker. I wonder if my little senses are tingling. I wonder if Jason has anything to do with anything. Like, I feel like he's a side character, but they want you to forget about him, but at certain parts he comes up. So I wonder if he's more than a Mcintire, but we'll have to see. So yeah. Okay guys, I'm on page 276 and the scarf is wild. I repeat, the scarf is wild. And then also is this French quote, and it seems like everybody highlighted it. So I just translated it into English, and oh my gosh. Hold on, let me get back to it. Page 276. Hold on. So it says, so he said it to her in French, but it translates to, "You are mine in all our lives," I whisper in her ear. Come on, come through. Period. Guys, page 328 is wild. Parker is just vile. He is absolutely vile. He is the definition of evil. Alright guys, I'm on page 335 and I'm so hurt right now. It's so sad. Like literally, I just want to strangle Parker myself. And what's her name? And Florence. Just throw him away. Man, oh man. How could they do that to Quentin? It's a shame. But it's okay, because I know Cade will come to the rescue, period. So, I just going to see. I can't believe they treated Quentin like this. I don't know. So I don't even. Oh man. I have no words. It's so sad. Okay guys, so I'm on page 347, 90% done. And I love that Cade is taking care of everything and he's like so soothing. So yes. And I did not expect this twist. Page 347. I did not expect it. Interesting. Okay guys, so now I'm on page 351 and my heart, the gasp. Like I didn't know the author was actually going to do this, but she did. The goal. That's horrible. One of my favorite characters too. That's horrible. Man, oh man. And the manner, Parker is just so evil. Like, it's getting crazy in these last few pages, man. Straight up chaos. Alright guys, so I'm on page 355 and it's gotten even more intense. We finally have the face-off that we've been waiting for. So yeah, I'm here for the brawl. The fact that Quinn is there is crazy. He just has his headphones and he's on his iPad, not even realizing what's going on, which is wild. So yes, I'm excited for this face-off. So yeah. Oh, I'm so happy. So the page 359, the battle scene, that was spectacular, epic. The best vengeance. He did what he had to do, period. That was wild. Justice is served. Alright guys, so I'm on page 365. I'm 94% done with the book, and these twists are wild. I was not expecting a certain thing to happen to Amaya's mom. That is crazy. And it's okay to there's a darkness in all of us, and we just have to learn to control it, and I can help you with that. Ooh. That's what I'm saying, baby. Alright guys, so I'm on page 371 and all the loose ends were tied up. It was a perfect little ending. So now I'm gonna read the epilogue. I don't know if you guys can see it, but just trust me, it's the epilogue. So I'm excited.